TLDR patch notes for patch 8.13 of League of Legends. The patch where they've realized they changed too much too fast and now have to kind of slow things down. On top of that, your boy Aatrox is finally getting his rework, so now you can take it to Principal Oshak Hennessy. Furthermore, there's some changes that maybe help some Crit Marksman. We'll see how that goes, but let's just jump into the champion changes. Stop me if you've heard this one before. A beefy target that does a lot of burst damage. That's Aurelia right now, so the passive on-hit damage is decreased. The passive attack speed is increased. W damage decreased at lower stacks. Kindred. W now correctly scales on items. W no longer reduces monster attack speed. Kindred once again gains stacks on Hunter's Vigor from moving forward and attacking. Lucian is probably one of the best AD carries in the game for people that are saying the role is dead, but his attack damage growth is being decreased because of it. On top of that, his R damage amplification to minions is decreased. Pike Place Market's health growth is decreased. Armor magic resist growth increased. E and R base damage decreased at later ranks, but the E and R damage ratio increased. Gragas is a thing that only Nunu plays right now, so his W cooldown is decreased at earlier ranks, increased at final rank, but the W now grants Gragas additional range for the empowered attack. When it comes to Jarvan, passive now has minimum damage. E cooldown decreased at early ranks. E damage increased at early ranks as well. Jinx, best champion in the game. Q bonus rocket damage increased and can now crit. W damage ratio also increased. She will single-handedly carry Crit Marksman back into a good state in the game. Or fall trying. When it comes to Callista, she's quite the experience, and she needs a little bit of help. So, the E damage ratio is being increased on her Rin. Just missing Father's Day, Cassidat is getting some love, however. W now costs mana and can stack tier. W, E, and R damage ratios are also increased. Orianna, W cooldown decreased. Riven, health regen increased. R cooldown decreased at earlier ranks. Sure. Tristana, E damage ratio increased, but we don't want to see her back in the meta, so please don't. Tryndamere, E cooldown decreased at later ranks. Beyblade to your heart's content. Twitch, E damage ratio increased. Frustration plan against a ranged stealth champion also increased. Attack on Camille's E base damage is being decreased. We're gonna really need you to step up now, Aaron. Dr. Mundo, E attack damage reduced at later ranks. Master Yi, Q bonus damage to minions removed. Q mana cost decreased. This is probably due to the funneling strat if you haven't been watching pro play, which leads into our next one, Nunu. W attack speed and ability power decreased. W ability power added to both attack speed and ability power scaling. Ornn, base health regeneration decreased. W size decreased. Singe, right now League's resident initial D song and champion form is a bit too powerful, so his E maximum health damage is decreased. His R stats are also decreased. Taric, E base damage decreased. E armor ratio increased. R cooldown increased. Vladimir, E damage decreased when charged. Also, how much do you have to charge me to help you delete this champion from the game? Right, please. Zoe, W damage ratio decreased. W movement speed duration decreased at later ranks. When it comes to items, Gonsu's Rage Blade is having its attack damage and ability power stacks decreased from 4% to 2.5% on both. When it comes to runes, now if you build something after domination, you'll get an increase in stats no matter what the secondary tree you take is. Speaking of runes specifically, Hail of Blades out of combat cooldowns decreased, maximum time between attacks increased, and when it comes to Unsealed Spellbook, unique summon spell cap decreased, cooldown reduction per summoner spell increased, overall availability cooldown reduction at maximum sums unchanged. When it comes to the early game snowball, death timers will be decreased at early ranks, bounties now start at 2 kills, and bounty gold increased at all levels of kills, and outer turret gold will be decreased globally overall. When it comes to the jungle, burn damage from things like Cinderhulk and Bomby Cinder will now kill non-buff camp large monsters, but don't worry, you can still hand off your buffs. When it comes to instant feedback, inappropriate name detection has been buffed, because honestly Riot's report system it just needs some work, let's be real. You combine that with some bug fixes, a God King Darius and God King Garen skin, some chromas for Mecha Aatrox, as well as the Aatrox as we mentioned. Brother Aatrox is hitting the rift soon. On top of that, a Dark Star Cho'Gath skin, which some of the proceeds will be going to charity initially before it becomes a Hextech skin. some new emotes, and some new summoner icons, and you have yourself a completed patch notes for patch 8.13 of League of Legends. If you want to see a more serious take on the patch notes, make sure to check out people like Phreak and Scarra, as this was a parody of TLDR patch notes formerly by Blakinola. Thank you so much for watching this video. Your support is appreciated. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But I don't know which video will be next, because life could have a lot of kinks. So until this time, take care. GG, get jinxed. Thank you for watching.